Hey there guys, it's Joey. So this is another requested Starry spell chest, and this one is a bit different. This one was requested for the goddess Isis, and because of the feel of the energies and sort of the, I don't know, the landscape of the energies perhaps, it seemed not right to do an Ogre with this one. So we're going to go through it and talk about it and what we've got instead. So let's just open the chest and we'll move everything out so we can get a look at what's actually within the chest. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so the tissue is this rich, deep, royal purple for the goddess Isis, queen of the gods of Egyptian. It's also very closely associated with colours of magic in colour magic, and she is a mistress of magic, so that makes sense. And on the front we have the hieroglyphics for Isis, hopefully, to the best of my understanding. And on top we have a lapis lazuli circle. Lapis lazuli is one of her crystals, as is amethyst, which create the wings. And if you can see how the shadow sits. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Beautiful. Okay, so then we have all the bits and pieces that go in. So firstly and foremost I have some feathers. These are a slightly light pink feather. They can be used in charms, or you could use them in a sort of purification rite. I wanted the sort of loose feathers like this for two reasons. One, Isis is often shown as winged, and therefore feathers are associated with her. But two, it kind of looks a bit like the sort of Egyptian fans, where you sort of fan royalty with them. I quite kind of like that sort of concept. It's not going to stand up because it's on its own. Stay. Right. And then we have a herbal blend which is about protecting the home, sort of a motherly energy. We have wildcrafted roses from my garden in this as well, and roses is a big part and parcel of Isis herbology, and so it's very, very present in this set. So there's that. It's not all going to go in this way because I'm doing it. And then a amethyst for connecting to spirit, connecting to the magic realm. It is associated with Isis as well. And then we have a spell scroll. It felt important to me to have a spell scroll because of the importance of papyrus in ancient Egypt, and therefore you have a spell scroll with the gold thread on. Now, because we didn't have an ogum, I decided instead to go with a licorice root stave with another spell scroll tied around it with gold ribbon. The licorice root, is associated with Isis, according to my researching, and I felt very drawn to it, and then I checked, and it was. And this is representative of like a magical staff. Realm of magic and mystery and witches and things. Then we have the two powders. They are labelled Death and Birth. So you have a death powder and a birth powder, for she rules over both aspects. They are a combination of herbs, resins and salts, and are used in magical workings. And last but not least is my favourite, so much so I've made a big one as well to go by itself. This is the spell oil for Isis. So there we go. Many blessings.